Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Marcia and I am following Slimming World. So I have got a Tesco shop today. There we all go. So if you want to see what I bought today at Tesco, please do carry on watching. I hope you enjoy my video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I've included all Sim values for you, and if anything's a healthy extra A or B, I will also let you know. So let's get on. Right, let's get on. Quite a few of these things were either on like club card deals or what was I gonna say? Yeah, or like I say, I bought them because of my 10% big shop. So sometimes like things like washing products, cleaning products and things like that, I'll save for these sorts of shops when I know I'm gonna get an extra 10% off. It all helps, doesn't it? Right then, ignore the rhubarb. That's from my allotment, which I picked yesterday. You can actually have rhubarb as a healthy B, even when it's been cooked down. I think you get, oh my gosh, is it about 500 grams for a healthy B? I'm not sure. I'll pop it on the screen now if I remember, guys. But otherwise, just check the app and it'll tell you on there. Right, so we have got some baby spinach. I quite like this just to sort of wilt down, add into omelettes and things, or just to have along with like some eggs on toast, stuff like that. Got some 10 stem broccoli, some carrots and some asparagus. I just fancy some like different veg to usual. I'm really bad at just kind of getting things like carrots, broccoli, cabbage. This plane going over. I think the RAF must be doing some exercises, so apologies for that. So yeah, I just sort of fancied a few little different things, so get those. I'm not really sure what meals I want to do this week yet, so I've just kind of bought some general things, and then if I need any extra bits to make it into meals, then I'll go and get those as we go. So yeah, I've got some spring onions. I've got a large cucumber. They do like the regular size one, then for a little bit more, they've got the larger ones, so I might as well just get that. Did I show you the baby leaf mix? I think I did. Got a iceberg lettuce as well, some baby tomatoes. Got quite a bit of fruit this week. I think I've been in the habit of the last few weeks of having like a brunchy type roll, so like bacon and egg and mushrooms or things like that, kind of like brunch. I'm not really having a breakfast or a lunch. It's just, so I'm like kind of missing a meal somewhere. So I thought I'm going to try and kickstart my day maybe by having a little bit of yogurt and fruit first thing. So I've got a few things just to have here. These are on like the 2 for £3 deal, which is quite good. So I've got some raspberries and some blackberries. I have got some blackberries at the allotment, but they're not very sweet yet. It's still a bit early in the season. They need a bit more sunshine to ripen them up. So soon I'll be inundated with brambles, as I call them. But anyway, yeah, so I've got some blackberries there, which could just be nice for my breakfast. The flat peaches, if you've got a club card, were really cheap. Where's my receipt? But anyway, they were like honestly about 60p or something like that, 65 pence. There's a lot off them compared to what you'd pay if you didn't have a club card. So I do think it's worthwhile getting on the app and just signing up for a club card just to get the club card deals, because you know things like this, you'd be paying full price for them otherwise. So it seems daft not to. It's free, so you might as well. So yeah, I've got some flat peaches, got a watermelon, some plums. Again, these were really cheap, the like the ripen at home plums. So yeah, I mean, it's so cheap, I can't believe it. Fruit seems to be finally coming down a little bit in price. Just got a pack of Braeburn apples, some strawberries and some blueberries, and then some more bananas. We eat a lot of bananas, and I hope it kind of takes them a lot to work as well. Couple of packs of the chestnut mushrooms. I really enjoy the chestnut mushrooms. I'm so glad I made the switch. I used to just get like the regular like closed cup mushrooms, which are fine, but these are so much tastier, and they kind of hold the shape a bit better as well if you make stews or if you just cook with them. I kind of tend to add them into a lot of my Slimming World recipes, even if they don't ask for mushrooms. I'll just stick them in there, just help bulk it out a bit more speed. So yeah, I do quite like that. Fridge things, we've got some light and free cherry yogurts. So these were 1 Syn. Yogurts I think are still really expensive, so I tend to choose what's on offer. Like now, like the Muller Lights, I think do you remember you used to get like 10 Muller Lights for like about £3, and now I think it's 8 for £4, I think was the offer. I thought, oh, I'm not having that. So anyway, got some of those, and I got some of the Greek style lemon yogurts. I really love these. These are only half a Syn each. The cherry ones are 1 Syn each. I keep buying this, not eating it. I'm going to give it a go this time. So it's some 0% Greek style yogurt. This is free. I'm probably going to flavour it with some like different essences or something like that. Just some flavourings that you use in your cooking. I'll give it a go and see what I think. But I think it's quite a bit of protein in it. Is there? Or is there not? Anyway, there's a bit, isn't there? However, it's free. I'll give it a go and I'll see what I think. I may not like it. I was thinking about maybe doing like a little drizzle of honey over it as well with my fruit. Maybe half of a healthy bee, or maybe like some granola or different things like that as well, just to make it a little bit more interesting. I've got some mini Baby Bell lights. Now these weren't on special, but they are price matched to Aldi. And obviously I've got my 10% Big Shop as well, so I picked them up. I do like these a lot. So you get 3 of these for a healthy A, or like 2 Syns each. I don't normally get the Philadelphia lightest either, but I thought I'd pick some up as well in case I wanted to make maybe like a cheesy pasta, creamy pasta or something on lunchtime. Now, I thought this would be a healthy A. I've scanned it and it's only coming up as 25 grams is 1 Syn. For some reason, I thought this was a healthy A. I'm going to check my book, maybe message my consultant. But if you do know, will you let me know? But it's not showing on the app as a healthy A. So that's a bit weird. I'm a bit annoyed. I should have scanned that in the shop before I bought it. But that's the only reason I bought it. So I thought it'd be a healthy A and I could use it for like my cheesy choice. I have got some reduced fat mozzarella. 75 grams of this is a healthy A. So it's nice if you make like a pasta bake or something, or maybe a pizza top chicken. You can pop a bit of mozzarella on. Really lovely. I have to say though, the Baby Bells, if you sort of slice them thinly as well, just slice them up, chop them up, they melt very similarly to mozzarella. It goes really gooey and it melts really, really nicely. So that's going to be something to think about as well. Maybe I should have thought about that. A few meat things. I've just got some smoked back bacon. I like the 10 slice bacon. For me, it's not too thick and not too thin. It's just a nice thickness of bacon. This is free and protein as long as you cut off all the visible fat. And I tend to cook mine in the air fryer. It makes it perfect. Some 5% steak mince, which is free and protein. And these are so nice. I cook these in the air fryer. I might actually show you me cooking them so you can see how they turn out. Absolutely delicious tea. So the leg steaks, and honestly, they're so yummy. Really, really tasty. For me, I don't buy lamb chops. So yeah, lamb leg steaks, I should have said. I don't buy lamb chops because you hardly get any meat, whereas this is just all meat and just beautiful. Really, really nice. Got some more eggs, plenty of eggs, no need to worry about that. Some semi-skim milk. I know you can have your skim milk and you get more, but for semi-skim, 250 mils is a healthy A. Got some more chicken. We eat loads and loads of chicken. So that's free in protein. Now, I on my Instagram last week, I don't know if you sort of saw, I showed you the sourdough bread, which you can now get. So it's Jason's wholemeal sourdough. I think it's like ciabatta, and one of those slices is a healthy meat. My husband didn't really like it. I didn't mind it actually. Anyway, so I was going around scanning the breads today, and this Allinson bread, this is just a batch baked wholemeal bread. Look at this, really nice, big, chunky slices, and definitely more bready than what that sourdough bread was, if you know what I mean. It's like more like bread, it feels like, nice and soft and lovely. So one slice of this is also a healthy B. 5.5 Syns if you want to Syn it, but it looks like it'd be a right nice slice of toast or something like that if you're wanting it, or maybe like top it with some avocado and eggs, and oh, yummy. So yeah, that looks really, really nice. Nice chunky bread. I'll probably end up sticking it in the freezer and just taking it out slice at a time. Got some crunchies. I have my nighttime crunchy, as you know. 6 Syns for these ones, and these will be 26.1 grams, I think is a 6 Syn one. Yeah, a 26.1 gram bar. You do get some which are 7.5 Syns, so do make sure which crunchy you've got if you're sinning. So yeah, just so you know. Some Go Ahead little biscuits. These are from my husband. Now, I picked him some up the other week from Lidl, and he prefers them. But I've got these just in the meantime. He said the Lidl ones were crunchier, tastier, and I think you got an extra pack in the packet and about the same price or cheaper. But yeah, he preferred the Lidl ones, which is really interesting. Anyway, these... So they come down with like 3 little biscuits per pack, but each biscuit is 2.5 Syns. So if you're having all 3 little biscuits, which you would do, you're not going to just have one. Well, maybe you would. I wouldn't. If I was going to have them, I'd have them all. But bear in mind, that means it's 7.5 Syns a pack. When you scan it, don't be thinking it's 2.5 Syns for the whole little packet. It isn't. It's per slice. So just to be aware of that. Me and my husband were talking about fruit salad yesterday, actually, because the allotment's going really well, and just talking about fruit and veg and things we're wanting to grow, and all about how expensive cans of fruit salad are. I'm not that fussy about fruit salad, but he loves it. Anyway, I saw these little packs of like the dull pots, little fruit salad pots with cherries. It's in fruit juice, so it's fruiting juice. And I just thought, oh, I might just get him those to take to work. Just be like a nice little pudding, maybe with some yogurt as well. I don't think these are bad. They're like 2 Syns for a little pot. I think that's quite, and that'll be including all the juice as well, won't it? So, you know, if you didn't eat all the juice, then it'd be coming in slightly less than that, I suppose. But, you know, 2 Syns, just a nice little change to a yogurt maybe, or in addition to a yogurt, you know. If you, some people like really want something sweet after their meal, like my husband's like that. I'm not bothered. So again, it's like a low Syn sweet fix, isn't it? So quite nice. Are you even on Slimming World if you don't top up on tomatoey products? So I've got chopped tomatoes, which are obviously free and speed. So I've got 3 tins of those. I've got some more tomato puree, free and speed. A couple of things of passata, free and speed. I'm probably going to make a chicken casserole one night, this one, you know, in the slow cooker this week. So total cheap, just got a little packet from Schwartz. The whole pack is 5.5 Syns. It is meant to make 4 people. To be fair, I just put a couple of chicken breasts in, loads of veg, and use the whole pack, and then have all like the gravy, and we just use it between the 2 of us. So I would probably Syn that at 3 Syns per portion if I was going to use it, but it's just something nice, isn't it? It just tastes really chickeny and lovely. Running out of my olive oil spray, so I don't use Fry Light in my pans or my air fryer. I always use proper oil. Just, I think the Fry Light is great, but it does wreck your pans. And this, you get 5 sprays for just half a Syn, which I think is really good. So yeah, and I much prefer that. Obviously it's personal choice, but that's what I like. Husband loves these rather than the shredded wheat ones. So these are the Kellogg's Frosted Wheats. High in fibre. And did you know you can have these as a healthy bee, and they've already been frosted, so you're not having to then add any sweeteners or sugars on the top. So 40 grams of this is a healthy bee, or 40 grams would be 7 Syns. So I thought that was like quite a nice alternative for a healthy bee as well. Then just a few sort of like things, just because it was my 10% shop. So I've got a pack of Pepsi Max, so the 24 cans I think were 10 quid, so it's sort of coming at £9 really. These were reduced really low, about 80 pence or something like that for the little Tesco non-scratch scourers. Husband loves the Disaronno, so this was on offer, so it's the 500 mils. I think it was £13.50. Then obviously I'd get my 10% off that as well. Took the opportunity to get myself some more deodorant, so I really like the Mitchum deodorant, so I got a couple of those and the Powder Fresh, plus some spray, because sometimes it's just nice to have a little Scoosh. I mean, I do prefer like the sticks, but it is nice as well. Sometimes just have a little spray, some bleach, some deodorant for my husband. That's his one favourite. Some shower gel for my husband. That's his favourite. And then I just got some more laundry stuff, so some comfort. I prefer Lenore, if I'm honest, but this smelled really, really nice. So it's the cherry blossom and sweet pea. And that big one there was like £3, which I thought was really good. And then the 72 wash Persil in Buyer was reduced, well, on special. I think it was £10.40 maybe, something like that, but it's the 72 washes. They did have a 50 something wash for £10, but I thought, why wouldn't you just spend less than £1 more and get over 20 more washes? So yeah, that's what I've done. So that, guys, is my shop for today. I hope you found it useful. If you have, please do drop some comments down below, what you like, what you sort of tend to make, what your favourite recipes are at the minute. If you haven't subscribed, let me turn you round. Why am I not talking to you like this? So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you found it useful. And I think just all Syns are correct as of today, which is July the 31st, 2023. So obviously Syns can change, recipes, formulations, all things like that can change as well. But they're all correct. I've literally just scanned them as I've put them out and then written them on in my Sharpie. So I hope that's been useful for you. Right, guys, I'm going to go pack it all away now and go get some food. I'm starving. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye for now.